What's up, fam? It's Conscious Fit TV. Thank you for watching. So today I want to talk about, I have a question for y'all actually. Are you still drinking or consuming pus? Now you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? I'm talking about dairy. I'm talking about cow's milk. Are you still consuming pus? Because the FDA allows up to 750 million pus cells per liter of milk. Now, cheese is made from milk. Butter is made from milk. Yogurt is made from milk. So, making the simple switch to plant-based, you can avoid drinking all that pus. Now, pus is the stuff that comes out of your zits, the white stuff that comes out of your zits. And it don't matter if it's organic. It don't matter if it's grass-fed. The quality of dairy has dropped. Back in the day, I guess it was more pure. Families had, their dairy cows, and just nowadays everything is so industrialized that, these cows, they're hooked up to these painful milking machines, and it causes their nipples to bleed into pus. And that goes into the milk. And it doesn't matter if it's pasteurized. Pasteurized just means that, it prolongs the shelf life for it. And they use radiation to prolong the shelf life. They heat it up. Now, you tell me, do you still want to continue to consume pus? Or would you rather drink an almond milk or a plant, some type of plant-based milk? Oat milk is delicious. Oat milk actually is thick, just like cow's milk, and I think it resembles cow milk the most. So, try a different type of milk. There's cashew milk, there's coconut milk, there's over 10 different types of milk, right? And just the fact alone that, human beings, we're the only animals that drink milk after, being adults, after childhood. No other animal drinks milk, as an adult when they're fully grown. So milk is for babies, and here, we're in 2019 and we're still drinking from a 2,000-pound animal, and the whole process of dairy is just cruel. If you look into it, and since everything is industrialized nowadays, they don't have time to wait for the cow and the bull to get it on and reproduce. So what they do is they literally sexually abuse these animals, and they artificially impregnate the cow just so that she can have the baby and produce milk. And they remove the baby from her, and the baby gets chopped up for veal. And the cow just gets hooked up to the milk machines for her whole life until she can't produce milk. She's dried up, and then they kill her. So just think about all that stress that the cow's going through. Think about, the multiple births and the multiple the baby cows that were removed from her. Cows have feelings. If you watch videos of cows, the whole process, you'll see, the pain that the cow suffers. I've seen videos of cows crying during this process. Cow is a mother. So just think about, all the trauma and the suffering that the mother cow goes through, and that's what you're consuming. You're consuming trauma and suffering. So just some perspective. You don't have to stop consuming dairy if you don't want to. But I'm just bringing this, message to people that don't know, because I didn't know either. I was clueless about this until I, researched and educated myself on, what the process was. Because I think it's important that we should, know how our food is processed. Because food is mood. And are you aware that, dairy is linked to weaker bones, the opposite of what they told us. You know, they always say milk does the body good and it gives you strong bones, but it's actually been proven that it weakens your bones and it leaches calcium from your bones as well, because it's highly acidic, it causes inflammation, and it's also linked to eczema and zits and fat gain as well, bloat. So you know, once I cut dairy out of my diet, I felt a difference. I felt way lighter, and I noticed a difference because I was always congested, and you know, dairy is causes inflammation and causes mucus as well. So I feel much better now. I can breathe better, and I swear it's because of the dairy. But just some perspective for you guys. I'm not telling you guys what to do, just giving you some advice on, you know, all my clients. I give this advice, you know, cut the dairy and go for a nut milk. You don't need milk at all, actually. You know, you can get, there are an abundance of other forms of calcium that gets your bones strong. All right, so take care of yourself.